Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. So today I thought we could work on our all-in-one Santa journal. And this kit for this journal is in my shop. I'm keeping this fairly simple. I'm just adding a few things, like I've added a sticker and a Tim Holtz piece and some fabric here, but the rest of this is all in the kit. Of course, I've added fabric there too, and some other things small. But for the most part, it's all in the kit. Minus dyed pages, because those are fairly easy for you to come by. They're not like something that's an antique that you have to go hunt down or anything. So anyhow, that's what we're working on today, is this, so that everyone can see how to use these. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I want to say hugs and blessings to Celeste, Linda, and April. I hope you guys are all having fantastic days. Thank you for your lovely comments and just always being kind and lovely. And welcome to new subscribers, and welcome back to people who have followed me for a while or a short while or whatever. I appreciate you guys very much. So this is one of the tags that's in the kit, and I thought it might be fun to do a flip out, so that you can see, even with a small kit like this, that you could do a lot of the things that we do in journals, even if you're just starting. So I have one of the tags, and then I have a piece of just tea-dyed paper. You could use any, you could use decorative scrapbook paper. A piece of the paper from the kit would also work just fine. Just I had this right here, so that's what I grabbed. And we just trim it to the size of this part of the tag, not where the notch is. I mean, I suppose you could do that, but it would be a little trickier. So how's everybody? I'm doing good. Kids are all back to school and all that, so hope you're all well, staying warm, healthy, because there's some crazy good bugs going around out there. Man, I know a lot of people who are, that was smart, not feeling hot. So yeah, 'tis the season, right? That's what we do. Am I doing this right? I always mess this up when I do these hinges. I don't know why. The fold goes at the side, or whichever the side is where you want it to flip out. And I think I am gonna just trim this in a little so it's not sticking out anywhere. But you don't have to. You can leave it like it was. And then I think I'll just I did it on the wrong side. Hook it on this so it flips out. Do I want it? I don't know where I want it yet. And the awesome part of doing that is you have a spot to write, but it doesn't cover up permanently your pages, so that you can, you know, add other things to them if you like, or write on them, or whatever the case is. I think we'll put it on that one, just so it doesn't totally match that other page. We have sunshine today, but it was 11 degrees when I got up this morning, so it's not warm by any stretch of the imagination here. I know some of you are so lucky, like in Florida and those kind of places, and it's still in the 70s. Oh, lovely. That must be... I couldn't do the heat and all that humidity there, though. I'd turn to a puddle. I don't know how I can get this so crooked when it's like straight here. But it wants to hang off the bottom of that page, which is odd. I guess I didn't get my page straight, but that's not bad. All right, so then, see, you can have that flip out, and you can still write here. We're going to put a little belly band across the page, I think. If I want it that way or this way. And we'll have to trim a little off of this. This is one of the little strips that are in this kit. So, or do I want this one? This is another one. I might want this one. I'm just going to trim the edges off. You could attempt to score them and fold them, but I know I probably will mess that up. So I'm just trimming them off. It's not gonna, it's just gonna hold one little tag. So I'm not super worried about it having a gusset or anything. So yeah, I think these are fun. I've had lots of people say they got one, even though they're not beginners, which is awesome because it's not just for beginners. It's just I wanted it to be that simple that you could just buy the kit and maybe have a few papers or something and make yourself a whole journal. But also, I think they are great gifts, and I've had a lot of people saying that's what they're doing, is making gifts with them, and that they've really liked how, you know, kind of simple it is, because you can put one together in an afternoon. And see, then that will go in there. And we might even take one of these little circles that's in the kit and just glue the bottom of it, so that, just to make sure this tag doesn't go falling out. I don't think it will. It's in there pretty good, but, you know, it's nice just to make sure your stuff stays together and isn't a pain for the person that ends up with it. So they're not cursing you as their little tag is falling out all the time. So I'm just going to put a little down here at the bottom. Sorry, I got the shaky happen today. All right, so that'll go there. And that way that just won't go falling out. I might just put a word on here because I feel like this is pretty. It doesn't need a whole bunch of stuff. And then we'll put a little piece of fabric or something up at the top. Let's see. And these are from a jewel design. I could do holly, I think. I mean, you could use any of them, but yeesh. Thought I had it. Thought I had it. These are great words because they go along with all the, if you're using the Christmassy colors, the reds and the greens. Yeah, I like that. So what are you guys up to? Are you just recuperating from your turkey coma, or a lot of people are enjoying summer weather in other parts of the world? You lucky people. It is nice to have seasons, though. I do have to say, I do like seasons. I like the change. I just have some that are more favorite than others. I think we all do. This might be too big now. Yeah, I need a smaller piece. I'm going to save that one because I have another tag that I'll put it on. I'll just tear a smaller one. Could, you know, use paper, whatever you like for your tag toppers. Or nothing at all. No rules. Put a little extra ink here. If you don't want to ink or don't have ink, don't ink. That will go in there. It's very cute. And then we're going to decorate the front of this. I'll use this little doll, which is also in the kit. I do love cool, crisp days when the sun's shining, though. It's lovely out, even if cold. And I'm just going to kind of have it a little sideways, kind of like she's set under the Christmas tree. We're going to use this Christmas. Oh, this is my tag, duh. I have another tag. Yeah, it's like right here on the... I normally probably would have stitched around this, but I'm just, like I said, I'm keeping this fairly simple just so in case people don't have a sewing machine or whatever, they can just easily, you know, do the same and make one. Okay, I'm gonna use Christmas right there. And then I have some little bitty things, I hope. Oh, there's the other one. These are just Tim Holtz 80 little bitty, I don't even know. They're all like little labels and stuff. But if you don't have that, you know, you can leave it without or find a little something else to put there if you want it there. But at least these are easy to come by. It's not like trying to find some antique thing. Okay, and under the Christmas, I'm going to put a little of this, and I got this at the dollar store. It's just that tulle. This one I think was meant for 4th of July, because it's got, I think it's got stars on it, or maybe just circles, but it's just red and sparkly. So this is weird. It looks like it comes undone right here, but it's not. Ah, there we go. Oh, just little kind of hexagon shapes, but sparkly. And I'm not going to try to be too perfect. I do tear just a bit so that it doesn't look just like a rectangle. And you can stretch it a little, mess with it. And we'll put it here under the Christmas. Oh, the little stuff's falling off. I'm gonna squash it a bit. Hopefully it'll stay for a minute until I can get the glue on there. So yes, these are not in my kit. These are Jewel designs, so you would have to maybe get something like that if you wanted words. You can do it without though. I'm actually going to put just a little more right in the middle just because of that tulle. I don't want it escaping. Just give this a little more color. Okay, I think that's good. Maybe we'll put this holly. I think this one is from My Sweet Christmas Wishes. Sorry, forget where I set stuff. So there's a few things that you might not have, but they're easy to find. Okay, so there's that. That's a fun little something different that you might not have thought about if you're just starting out or whatever. There's that. What else do we want to do to it? Use one of these pockets. Got that everywhere. So these are in the kit. And you can just fold them. I just like to score them because I don't do very well with any kind of straight folding, cutting, any of those things really. Is everybody doing traveling for Christmas? If you celebrate. Or traveling for another holiday. We're staying here kind of like we always do. most of us are in this area, so not everybody, but mostly. My niece wasn't doing good again this weekend. She started having contractions really bad. She had to go stay the night in the hospital for 2 nights to get them to stop. She's at, I think, 30 weeks today, I think. So, I mean, she's definitely getting close, but not close enough. So if any of you feel called to celebrate, oh my goodness, pray, that would be fantastic and much appreciated. We're going to use this one that says faith to go with our little church here. We'll celebrate when the baby's born full term. That's when we'll celebrate, right? Healthy and all good. Mom too. But I appreciate you guys so much. You've been so wonderful and definitely has helped, let me tell you. Alright, so I'm just going to glue these. Yeah, she's back home today, so that at least is good. But she's real restricted now. She really can't do anything. There. I don't really feel like it needs a whole lot else. Tried to make these so that, you know, I mean, you can decorate them as much as you like if you want to put like some lace at the bottom or something. I'm going to put in there. That would be cute. A cute little tag. We'll back it. Oh, actually, I don't even need to back that because it's on cardstock. I need to ink it. Okay. I feel like I want to do something else on there, but I'm not sure what. Like maybe a little piece of lace. I don't know, she's very much just trim a little off of that and might make it into a tag topper. I may stitch across some of these that I can stitch across just to make sure they stay. If you use Fabri-Tac, you probably wouldn't have a problem having it stay. I'm just going to trim it where the scallop starts because it doesn't need to be that wide. And we'll use the Barely Art glue. Can never tell. I think it goes this way. Sometimes with lace it could go either way. Oh no. I went and saw my sister yesterday because it was her birthday, and her son surprised her and came down, so got to see him too. Haven't seen him in a while, so that was fun. Hi, Nicholas. He does watch me every once in a while, so sweetheart. Trying to support his old aunt. Good kid. Okay. So there's that. I don't know if I want anything else on there. I think it needs a whole lot of anything else. She looks cute tucked in there. What other pieces do we have? Corner pocket. Where do I want to go? You can do them the long way too. They look kind of cool, and they hold a little bit more if you do them. Did I do that other one the long way? I don't remember. No, I did it short way. But if you do it this way, it holds a little bit more. So you can turn them. I try to make them so they can be turned either way with the print design that's on them. So I'm just scoring this if you can't see me very well. Gotta trim them a little. Sometimes they show out the other side, so I just trim a little more. And I'll put it on here. Which one? I look good on that one. Going that way. Just get these scored a little more. Kind of quiet today. It's quiet in the house. I think that is part of it. Okay, so maybe, well, this doll, oh, she doesn't quite fit, does she? What else do I have? Two kiddos. Sledding would be cute. Yeah, I kind of like that one. I think I have another small enough piece. I like that Santa. I like the old-fashioned looking Santas. I don't know, I like the retro 50 looking ones too, so I can't really just say it's only the old-fashioned ones that I like. I could put some of these toy bits in there. I think I'll use that one. I'm going to trim it just a little bit more on the bottom. And kind of what I did with my scissors. I buried them under my stack of goodies. Just kind of trim around the snow. We don't need so much. I realized the other day, I think I've used this image in a different digital before. It's so tricky because there's like so few images in the public domain, really, that we all are trying to use. I mean, you can find some new ones now, but yeah, it's just hard. So sometimes you end up using something you forgot you used before. It is tricky. But I do like the old images. They're fun. I kind of don't want to cover up so much of that poinsettia. I like it. Just take a little bit of this. We just need a little something behind them so they stand out a little bit more. And I know now that edge isn't inked, but it's fine. It's old paper at least. And say cheer. Cheer would be a good one. Oh, snow would be good too. Let's use snow. I think tomorrow, even if I don't have this quite done, I'll probably work on the tags. Just so I can show you guys kind of what my thoughts are with that. If you watched that color challenge video where I was making that one, you kind of already know, but just in case somebody purchased it and is not sure how to do it, I want to make sure I get that done so that there's no confusion. I mean, you can use them as you like, as far as, you know, you could cut the two that are connected together apart. You could do all kinds of things, but just kind of go over that a little bit. This I am going to back because it's just on, what do you call it? Copy paper. That was rough. Fold this over so that we got a double, thickness, so we can open it like this. I folded it too much, but that's okay. I always end up using all the scraps and things for something, so I don't worry a whole lot about it. All gets used somewhere. Hinges, whatever. Always something. Glue that on there very straight. I love old vintage ads. I just think they're so fun. They're just really neat. And you don't have to use this kit like this either. If you've been making journals for a while and have other things, you know, you don't have to do it like this. I'm definitely making a few for gifts because I think they'll make great gifts. Put Santa in there too. That'd be good. I think I'll put a piece of the red fabric on that one. I know this isn't super exciting today, that's for sure. I don't even have any great stories or anything. Don't have much going on now that it's all quiet. Gotta put up the Christmas tree this weekend, so that will be fun. My daughter was going to come help us do that, but she just found out, well, we don't know for sure yet, but she might be in Vegas for a football game, so we shall see. She thought she was done, but you just never know whether they'll take the band or not. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Does it need like a Santa? Yeah, I have one. And my son and his friends found a place to live. They think, we think. You just never know until they're actually doing it. But as far as we know, that's the only problem when you have a group of people. sometimes the lines of communication are lacking. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't think it's going to fit. So I guess we're not going to do that. It's just Santa. All right. Now what? See, so these will go together pretty fast. I mean, of course, you can do it faster than I am. I'm kind of just lollygagging today. I'm kind of in the lollygag mood, which isn't good because, you know, we're getting to that kind of pressure-filled time of year. But for some reason, I'm in the lollygag. Isn't that weird how you do that? And then, you know, 2 days from now, I'll be a hysterical mess, worried about getting everything done. So, yeah, there's that. Do you guys do that, or is that a me thing? Ay. Some days, it's like, not a care in the world. Other days, yeesh. And I've got to get my disaster cleaned up in here because we got to get the stuff out of the attic. And I have stuff blocking because it's a door. It's not in the ceiling. It's a door. So anyway. So I'll be panicking at some point this week. So if I'm not here at any time this week, just ignore me. I'm probably cleaning all day or something like that. Had so many projects going and on the brain that's when things get real messy around here. Let me see. I want to make sure I'm, you know, sort of putting equal amounts of things. You know, I never put anything on that belly band. I am a goofball. Were you guys like, hello, you forgot something? Oh boy. Let's put this Santa because he's already cardstock. So he doesn't need to be backed and then cut out again because I know you guys don't want to watch me do that. Plus he looks cute on there. That's that strip that's in the kit too. Leave a little bit on the sides so he can poke over without gluing it closed. A lot more of it might be on there than what I think, but yeah, I think it is, but that's okay. I just want to make sure he's not crooked, running crooked. That would be a feat, wouldn't it? I can barely run straight forward. That one I can put the Santa on. That'll work. Yes, no, I don't know, maybe not. Let's put it up at the top. Okay, I like that. It's cute. Didn't glue that. It's good, good. Gotta watch my favorite movie. Well, I kind of have more than one, but the one that I watch with my family is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's kind of our family favorite. I love White Christmas, but my husband's like, seriously? It's not his thing. Not his kind of thing. He's not a musical type. Oh, there is one on the back. That's where we put that. I just want to make it sort of even. I think. It just really is going to be on this side. That's just the way it is. So I think I'll put it there. So yeah, I mean, he's watched it with me, but I was commenting I want to watch White Christmas, and both my husband and my son this weekend were like, why do you like that movie? Like, what do you mean? It's a classic. I love it. And they're like, it's just all singing and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's the point. It's a musical. They don't like it. What must it have been like when men liked that kind of movie? Now all they want to watch is shoot 'em up. I don't know, some loud, violent. Ugh. So yeah. But I know men used to go to those movies too. I know that. My dad likes stuff like that. You know, I'm covering up the whole thing, but it's all right. There's paper with that design on it, so I want to use my decorations. So let's use a little music, maybe. I don't know. I don't like that one because it's got all the words on it and they don't have anything to do with what I'm doing here. Not that that really matters, but I'm going to trim a little bit of this off. This holly. I'm just going to go straight up like it was meant to be. I don't want to lose his hat, but some real old book page. I want that right up against there. So yes, you can definitely sit down with this in an afternoon and maybe just a few other minor supplies and make yourself a journal, especially if it's your first one. I mean, I just think, I wish I would have had one of these when I was doing it, because the first time is terrifying. And then after that, you're like, oh, this is like not that bad. Like, it's easy to do. Or I don't know, sometimes it's not easy, because even still, there's times when I'm putting together a cover mostly, and it's a real brain teaser trying to figure out which thing to do first so that you can sew through this or glue that on or whatever in the right order. I don't mean it's easy, but sometimes it just helps to do one and then you realize you can do it and it's good. The awesome part about junk journals is there's no rules and you can do it how you want to do it, and if you don't like it, it's paper. So at the end of the day, it's not really, I mean, like I tell people all the time that tell me they've saved stuff and they just can't get themselves to start and those kind of things. I sometimes say just start with something more simple, like papers that don't cost a lot, because clearly if you've got a whole bunch of antiques that you've collected, antique pieces, and you only have one of them and all that stuff, you're not going to be as likely to want to get started. So, scared me half to death. I don't know what it's doing. But anyway, I don't know why they do that randomly like that. Anyway, that'll just get you started. And then you're not stressing about, oh, I spent this so much on these pieces, you know. If you're just using a printout, you can just print it again. Or print the piece you messed up on, or whatever. Because it can be, you put a lot of hours into them, and the last thing you want to do is mess it up to where it's not usable. I did that. My first altered book was a disaster. And I tried to put too much in it, fell off the binding. Not usable. I still have it just because I can't get myself to throw it away, but because of all the hours that went into it. Alright, I do think those are a little tricky, and I would not start with that. No, I don't want Santa and Santa, that's kind of weird. I think I'll put the kids in there. They'll have to go sideways, but I don't think it matters. I probably should have done this card the other way, but they wouldn't both fit the other way. It wouldn't work. And they're so cute. I was like, I want them on journaling card. So that's what I did. Why is this stuck down here? I stuck it, that's why. Okay. So I don't think I'll put anything on that because I would put it at the top because it would look dumb off to the side like that. So I think I'm just gonna put that in there. And I think I will let you guys go. I'll just do probably a few more things, maybe a pocket back here, and then this will be done. But it's just, I think they're fun. I don't know. And I think they would be great Christmas gifts and not hard. And a great size for Christmas, I feel like I've mentioned that before. Because you don't need a giant 3 signature journal for Christmas unless you do stuff in it all year, which is, I know people probably do because a lot of people make Christmas things all year. So in that case, you probably would want a big one. But if you just are doing, you know, a December daily, which I can never get a whole one done. So this is the perfect size for me. But anyway, I think you could do, I don't know how many pages this has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So you definitely have enough to do a December daily in that. So anyway, I hope you guys give it a try. I hope you like it if you do try it, and we will chat again tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.